Remember the kids show Bob the Builder I used to watch when I was a kid? That's right, I remembered that. I went to Kimberley Mall and I rode on the kiddle ride Scoop the backhoe digger. The story that I'm about to tell you was really scary. If you don't know why PBS Kids had 5 deleted bumpers, then let me tell you. It all started when I was at McDonald's with my mom and dad. We were having French fries with ketchup and a fish fillet burger. When we got out of the restaurant, I noticed a box standing in the middle of the road. I picked it up and took it home to my house. When we got home, I opened the box and turns out it was a Bob the Builder DVD that has interstitials of PBS Kids. My parents noticed the DVD and they didn't mind about it, so I kept it. When mom and dad are at work, I decided to watch the interstitials. I put the DVD in the player and it showed the Hit Entertainment logo from 1998, but the Earth is on Fire. It took me to the main menu. It showed Bob, Scoop, Muck, Dizzy, Roley, Lofty, Wendy, Pilchard, Bud, Travis and Spud in Bobsville. It had the date the 7th of October, 1998, and the sign says includes never before seen interstitials. I pressed play and I watched all the interstitials. They were good, just like the shorts to look at, but those 5 are surprising. Before the 5 interstitials 24- and 24. It showed a warning. The following interstitials contains blood and gore. If you have fear, then please don't watch it at your own risk. Oh, this is going to be crazy, I said to myself. The first 2 interstitials, starting with dash, begins with Scoop and Muck looking at the bloody moon, just like the Rubber Dubbers Lost episode. Bloody Beast Amelia. Scoop told Muck that the moon can turn bloody red during a total lunar eclipse. Bob came here and said,
"Hi everyone, we got a busy day today. I heard that Trix and the others were attacked by a beast. There is something we can do. Can we fix it?"
Yes, we can.
Wendy and her cat Pilchard join in the team. When Bob and Muck went to check on Trix's dead body while Wendy went with Pilchard to call the police, Trix had her organs exposed with oil coming out. Scoop was watching the bloody red moon until then a red light shined on him. He started to sweat when it was getting hot in here until he started transforming. Scoop's bucket started to split in half and became spiky claws, while his backhoe became a skeleton arm tail, just like what the X-Duo Symbolics had. His wheels became 4 legs and his teeth became sharp as they started to bleed out blood.
What's happening to me?
Scoop yelled in fear and agony. He started groaning painfully before letting out a blood-curdling scream. Scoop's screaming didn't sound like the fake ones the characters had. It sounded real, as if his voice actor Rob Rackstraw was in agony or pain. After his transformation, Scoop looked insane. His skin was maroon rather than yellow and his eyes are black with white pupils or iris. "Oh my God, what they have done to the backhoe digger," I said in shock. It went to Muck looking for Scoop after she checked on Trix's dead body with Bob. But when she got here, she was shocked to see the dead bodies of Bob, Wendy and her cat Pilchard. Bob had his arms missing, Wendy had her legs missing and Pilchard's face was eaten off.
"Oh no, this can't be happening,"
Muck said in fear. Just then Scoop, who did this to the 3 in the morning, shocked the dump truck. Muck turned around and it was Scoop, but he was a bloody beast. Muck said her final or dying words.
"Scoop, can we fix it?"
"Scoop is hungry. Scoop must eat,"
Scoop said in a slow demonic voice. Instead of saying yes we can or no we can't, he was about to launch onto Muck, who said,
"God help me! No! No! No!"
I felt uncomfortable after Muck said that because they never say God in a kids show. Scoop launched onto Muck as she let out a blood-curdling scream, and again it sounded real, as if her UK actress Rob Rackstraw was in so much pain. The PBS Kids logo appeared in a red background as Dash can be heard saying,
"We will return to Bob the Builder, here on PBS Kids."
I cried for a bit, because Muck is my favorite character. The next interstitial showed Dizzy listening to music with Bird and Roley. The song what he sang is from Bob the Builder episode titled, Clumsy Roley.
I like to rock! I like to roll!
He sang, however he accidentally knocked down and crashed the microphone. Dizzy's ears began to bleed as she screamed in pain while Roley rolled away in shock with Bud. Dizzy's head started to explode as the same PBS Kids logo appeared in a cyan background saying,
We now return to Bob the Builder, here on PBS Kids.
Roley, why did you do this? I said in shock. The last two interstitials finishing off with Dot started with Lofty looking mad because of what Spud done was teasing him and calling him Scaredy Crane. Why is Lofty like that? I asked.
I'm so done with that stupid scarecrow. It's time for me to get my revenge on him.
Lofty drove to Spud and hit him, which blacks Spud out. When Spud woke up he was shocked of what Lofty is doing.
Lofty, what are you doing here?
Because it's payback time. I had enough of you making fun at me.
Lofty yelled at Spud as he threw him away to a cliff. Spud got hurt after he hit the ground, but thank goodness no blood, it's just bones breaking. It went to Lofty looking at the camera with red pupils or iris. It wasn't until Lofty said this in a monstrous voice.
You're watching Bob the Builder, only on PBS Kids.
The PBS Kids logo appeared in a green background, but this time Dot is saying it.
Coming up next, it's Bob the Builder on PBS Kids.
I just laughed at that stupid scarecrow because Lofty is better than Spud, but Lofty turned into the dark side Star Wars style. The fourth interstitial started with Roley and Bird, but again they finally survived. Just then he saw Farmer Pickles riding on Travis looking for Spud, but little did they know that Lofty injured his scarecrow enemy.
Hello, Roley. We can't find Spud.
It's too late. Spud got hurt.
Oh my, that's terrible.
Just then Lofty, who hurt Spud, did the same thing to the two characters except for Roley and Bird, who drove away, but this time Travis was hit by a wrecking ball and Farmer Pickles was hit in the wall. When Roley and Bird were escaping, Roley fell into a pond of water. Roley couldn't breathe as Bird watched his friend drowning to death before eating his wings and ending up like his self-cannibalism. Just then the PBS Kids logo appeared in a pink background. This is the second to last interstitial in the Bob the Builder series.
Now it's time for Bob the Builder, here on PBS Kids.
I can't believe Roley ended up escaping this horror with his animal friend Bird. Are they maniacs or something? I asked in confusion. The last interstitial started where Lofty is in Bob's yard staring into the viewers with his gleeful smile, and the background music was the Bob the Builder theme song Snowed Under version from 2004. I felt happy listening to that song, but I got chills down my spine when Lofty is staring at me. Just then Lofty disappeared. I thought the DVD was over, but it showed one more thing. It showed Muck stuck in the dark tunnel in Bob the Builder episode titled, Muck Gets Stuck. However, she was edited. She was crying blood and her pupils or iris are red rather than black. The scream was the Homer.avi aka Gracie Films' Lady Treehouse of Horror scream. That scream scared the living crap out of me. I fell back in shock. Just then the DVD ended and it took me back to the menu. I took the disc out of the DVD player and I put it back in the case. My parents came here and they were shocked and worried of what happened. We watched the 5 deleted bumpers before we took screenshots of Bob, Wendy, Farmer Pickles, Spud, Scoop, Muck, Dizzy, Roley, Lofty, Travis, Pilchard and Bird including Tricks. We reported it to the cops and they know why Hit Entertainment did this. If you saw a VHS DVD with 5 deleted interstitials, stay away from it.